Louisiana Living.
And welcome back. It's Thursday, and that means we're always joined by Tom Malmay, or someone that Tom Malmay brings. He is staff writer for the Northeast Louisiana Music Association, here to tell us about all the music events that are taking place. And Tom, you spent a lot of time in Farmerville recently.
I did last weekend. The crawfish are back, and Reds, Tails, and Shells got the live music back.
Oh, did they?
Yep, I saw Kyle Thompson. Now, I've not seen him before. I've been keeping up with him. I've tried to catch one of his shows, and I finally did last Friday night. It was a great show. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Hank Williams Jr., and Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Farmerville loves Kyle Thompson, and I'm a fan. It was a great show. Clay LaBeouf also played up there at the same venue. So they had a big weekend of music up there. We got some photos, I think, if we can go ahead and just run through them.
There you go.
There's Kyle right there. The crowd loves Kyle Thompson. That was a great show. I've got some other people we're going to talk about. We'll go ahead and run through the photos. This one right here, that's going to be Big Poe up at K&M, again, up in Farm on Lake Darbone. And that was a great show. Katie Knight is in there. Stay in Your Lane. Love that song by Katie. Big Poe has an album release coming up. We'll talk about that later. So that was a, it was a,
I must have just missed them because I was there last weekend in K&M. I sure was.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that photo was actually last summer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but I went down there after the other show, and then went down the next evening. So there's a lot going on in Memphis. Let's talk about Memphis for just a moment. So this started earlier this week, but we got the International Blues Challenge. It's something they do every year. And, you know, from around the country, Chicago, New Orleans, the blues artists descend there and they compete. And we've got a couple of people up there. We've got Doug Duffy, Dan Sumner, and Mark Taylor Maid are all competing. So here's what I want to say to all the family and friends of these artists. They're already a success. They were already a success before they ever went to Memphis. And the fact they were selected is pretty cool, right?
They were super.
They went up there. So So we'll know this Saturday the results of all that, and we'll hopefully have something to talk about next week. But they're still a success.
I know, that is so exciting. You can find it on Facebook and keep up with them. I'm so proud of them. We wish them the very best. And we got two big events coming up. Yes,
we've got Clay LaBeouf is going to be opening for the Bellamy Brothers in March at the Jack Howard Theater. Now, I'm a Bellamy Brothers fan, and you know, Clay LaBeouf, you know, think about what we've talked about for the last year, of all the music and all the things happening. So here we have another artist opening for a big name group like the Bellamy Brothers. It's just, I think it's just another measure of the progress that we see happening across Northeast Louisiana. I mentioned Big Poe earlier in the photo that we had up there. January 18th at Arena Billiards down here on Thomas Road. That's going to be good. You know what? His music is honest. It's authentic. It's going to be a good show.
Yes, it is. So definitely want to check that out for sure.
That's
and then we got about 30 seconds left. You also wanted to mention something going on in Clarksdale, Mississippi?
Clarksdale, Mississippi. You know, we had, okay, there's a slide there for the Ouachita River Fest coming up. We talked about festivals last week for a couple of minutes. I'm looking forward. Nina was just on here talking about a soul food festival. You know, we've got Party on the Plank will be going on down there in St. Joe. So a lot going on.
Absolutely. Great to see you, Tom. Have a great weekend. Stay warm out there and have fun checking out all the music artists this weekend.
I will. See you guys.
We'll be right back.